Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Genevieve Rose, and I am so excited for today because we are going to be diving into day 2 of my free sales strategy training. Gosh, can I get that out? It's 3 S's, the heritage of sales and what we can learn from the past in our industry to be able to make ourselves even more legit business owners. And I am so excited to dive in with you today. Yesterday was great sharing the pre-choice era of sales and how we could think a little bit more about how we can create these experiences that make our customers feel like we're really the only game in town for them. And I hope that if you didn't get a chance to watch that first Facebook Live, it's still up here on the page, that you'll go back and watch it and leave some comments. But if you're just joining me for the first time today, you've never been here on my page, maybe someone shared it out with you, or you're one of my gals, you're one of my peeps, hi Miss Kelly, and you want to learn more about how you can learn from the past in our industry, in the sales industry, but also kind of step up your game, then today's the day that we're going to talk a little bit about an era of sales that we probably all know a little bit about, and that's the features era of sales. And so I'm excited about that. If you don't know what I'm about, I am Genevieve Rose. My friends call me Jenna. That's what I've always been called. Hi, Miss Molly. And I love to lead and empower legit entrepreneurs. And when I say legit, I mean too legit to quit, like MC Hammer. They just keep on going. They're going to keep on going and keep on trying and keep on evolving their businesses. And I love to teach legit business owners sales strategy because I firmly believe that when you become a dignified salesperson, that is going to be the people, the business owners who are world changers. They're the ones that are changing the game of business and creating environments for their customers to thrive. So we're going to dig in. Hi, Molly. So we're going to dig into this today, and I want to talk a little bit about the feature-based era of sales. So yesterday we talked about pre-choice era, and pretty quickly the pre-choice era went away because of something that we're doing right now. Bam, technology. Technology changed the game. And basically what it did is it created us to have a more regional market. And like today, because I could be having people from all over the world being right here with me, made us have a global market. And that pretty quickly changed the game from people being able to say, like, I have one product, I'm the only game in town, you can only buy it from me, to having regional people have multiple of the same products, to global people having the same products. So pretty quickly the sales industry had to change to this thing that said, hey, now wait a second, I have something better than you, right? And so we went on this production rampage. And if you are familiar with the human genome, we like to consume things. If you've ever been to a flea market, if you've ever been to a thrift store, you will know that humans like things. And I have to say that being a human, I do like things myself. They're not necessities. Some of them maybe are, but I would say that it's just one of those things, is that we do like to consume. And so being able to share these different features and different parts of their products, it really brought the customer into this feeling of like, wow, I'm really getting something special, right? And so we liked all the colors, we like all the options, we like all the payment options that we can get. Who likes payment options? Hello, credit cards, right? We might not like them, but you know what? They served a purpose. They serve a purpose. And so we like color options, we like print options, we like all the options, right? And so that's really something that the feature-based sales era brought in after pre-choice, because it became that there was now competition. And so as much as I like all the stuff, and I also like buying better, not more, because hello, Seiko, I also do think we have so much that we can learn from the feature-based sales era for the current sales era that is coming down the pike. And if you are in a multi-level marketing company, or you're in direct sales, or you have your own business and you're an entrepreneur, whether it's a service or a product business based, I think that this is something that's going to be really important to how economy or like the system's changing a little bit when it comes to features and how we're talking about features. So people still love all the options, and I'm going to be really serious about that. People still love all the options, but we need to do one step better than that. And so versatility is definitely going to be a big game player in going forward. So if you do have products or services that you offer, how are those products and services versatile? I want answers here, so feel free to put in the comments. If you have a product, if you have a service, when you really get down and think about it, how is your product or service versatile? How does it change, and how does it offer other ways for you to use it? And so this is something in the service industry especially. How are you creating other ways for that customer to experience the experience? And so you'll see this especially when it comes to your customer service. When you go on to Amazon.com, hey, Miss Jenny, when you go on Amazon.com and you go and maybe you have an issue, and this is something that just happened recently for me with my beautiful whiteboard over here, an easel, is it came broken, all right? And so, gosh, you would think in many cases, at least in our past, it was either you had to pick up the phone and call because there was a customer service issue, or you had to send an email because there was a customer service issue. Now I can do those two things, or I can choose to chat. All right, and so that versatility of different options to be able to provide service to their customer is really a feature. It's a benefit feature that they're able to share with their customer base. So I want to just really stress that the feature-based sales era, although we don't want to only talk about our features, having versatility with a feature is definitely something that we do want to talk about. So the other area that I would love to know a little bit about, so if you are someone who tries to influence your product on social media, and I gotta say direct sales is a huge culprit of this, in this time era, is showcasing like how prints are really the only option. Like, here's this item, buy it because it's this print. Maybe here's something new, here's our new season, maybe here's the 1,000 different ways to wear this item. I want to say that yes, all those things are great, but when we only focus on those things, it can feel really overwhelming to our customers. So versatility, yes, but not overconsumption of features is super important. And so I want to talk just a little bit about also on the end of versatility, customization. And so customization goes one step further, and this is really the sales era that we're moving into, is that customers really want, I learned how to adapt in photography. I'm sorry, I just like totally squirreled Kelly. I learned how to adapt in photography by keeping up with technology advances, by changing the way I deliver my images, always changing. Yes, definitely. So being able to be flexible, so I think it's a little bit different than versatility, being able to be flexible to know that I need to keep stepping up my game and I need to keep on learning what is the next process that's out there to offer. That's definitely a great feature of someone who is in business. I would definitely, being able to offer people different options there, Kelly, like if they don't have the newest way of downloading your pictures, Kelly still being able to burn them onto a disk for their customer, something like that would be a really great way to show versatility in features. But customization, I'm going to get back to my thought before I was squirreled. Customization is going to be huge going forward in the sales industry and in products and services, and being able to customize your experience. So whether that's that you're customizing and putting your initials on a bag, or you're able to go and customize an entire evening for an event, all of these things, customizing a service, whether you're a coach, or you're offering some type of session where it's a one-on-one thing, being able to customize experiences for your customers is going to be really important. So thinking about a little bit out of the box for yourself if you are in MLM or direct sales, or even if you have like a brick and mortar service business where you're like, well, these are pretty much the services I offer. How can you create that being a service, or a customized service? How can you create that to be a customized service? So, you know, that's kind of what I want to leave you with today on Facebook, is really thinking about what are the versatilities of my features that I offer, because features are still super important, but we want to figure out what's the versatility of my features, and then how am I customizing my experiences? How do my products allow for customization? How do my services allow for me to be customizing them, or for my customer to customize them? And so I would love to dig into this type of thing with any of you further. If you have questions, or maybe you want to dive a little bit deeper into like, hey, I think this is versatility of features. Can you tell me more about it? I would love for you to set up an inner influencer chat with me. The open call for these is for the next 2 weeks, so until February 4th. It's open for you to set up a free 30-minute call with me so that we can kind of dive a little bit more deeper. And if you'd like to learn about how can I customize my experience a little bit more, or you'd like to learn a little bit about how can I make my features a little bit more versatile, we can dig into that. So I really appreciate all of you today. Please share in the comments if this is something you've thought of, or maybe you do have a customized product and you're like, how can I make this experience an experience, not just saying like, hey, you can customize this. Feel free to post in the comments. I'd love to share with you. Again, ladies, I appreciate, and gentlemen, if I have any gentlemen here, we want to totally rock those he for she's. I totally want to support you here, and can't wait for us to dive more into it together. Have a beautiful day. And it won't click finish.